Lightweight, lightweight, baby.
Hey, this is Danny from Made of Metal, aka Britain's strongest drummer, and I am here to talk about what went down yesterday, 24th of July, at gym-based athlete in Edinburgh. It was Britain's strongest man, under 80 kilograms, 2022. Alright, so this is probably going to be a bit different to some of the other YouTube videos. I mean, it's not going to be very tightly scripted or anything. These are my notes, so I'm just going to talk about how I saw things going down as I was keeping track of everything going on yesterday. We have 15 of the strongest men in the country who each had to get through a qualifier competing for the title of Britain's strongest man over 6 grueling events. Events-wise, we had a grueling overhead medley, we had a deadlift, 4 reps, we had a heavy yoke, we had farmers for maximum distance, we had a sandbag carry into a sled drag, and finally, capping off the competition, a stone over yoke eliminator where the stones just kept getting progressively heavier into world record breaking territory. Let's look at the podium. In 3rd place we have Chris Harper, 2nd place Joe Daglish, one of the world's strongest twins, and sitting atop the mountain, Britain's strongest man 2022, in his 2nd competition back since 2019, Tommy Chivers. So if we look at the podium, it seems like it was a good day for people that have only done 2 competitions. Chris Harper, the guy in 3rd, I think I heard him say he's only been training strongman for 7 months. So not only did he grab 3rd on his 2nd ever strongman competition to become the 3rd strongest man in the nation, he also is a world record holder. Yes, I was lucky enough to watch the amazing live stream from Official Strongman on their Insta of the maximum stone over yoke, and it was very exciting to watch. I mean, people started off really strong. Everybody was making those stones. I think they started at 130. Everybody made it look like it was just a polystyrene stone. 140, that went over nice and easy. 150, still lots of people completing it. 160, that was where things started to turn for some people. And I'm speaking specifically about Rich Molnar, who took a nasty spill trying to get that 160 kilogram stone over the yoke. He seems to have done something to his ACL. Luckily, he walked away. He's been posting on social media. He seems in fairly good spirits, but it must be disappointing, not only to fail the lift, but also he was due to fly out to Colorado to compete in Clash of the 80s next month, in maybe a week or 2, I think. So thoughts go out to Rich, hope for a speedy recovery, although he's already talking about deadlifting 800 pounds in January, so you know his mindset is incredible. And then from the 160 kilogram stone we jumped up to 174, 1 kilogram above the previous, I should say, world record. 3 men were in the running to get the stone over the yoke. 2 succeeded, Chris Harper and Tim Daglish. Congratulations guys, dual world record holders, well done. As well as the stone world record being broken, there were some other standout performances over the course of the competition. Jumping back to Rich Molnar, he dominated the deadlift as he usually does, pulling 240 kilograms for 16 reps. I'll tell you what, that 800 pounds in January, that's gonna fly up. I cannot wait to see it. I managed to catch most of the sandbag carry into the sled drag, and that looked like a grueling event, and it seemed like quite a few athletes got tripped up on actually loading the bags into the sled. I saw more than one guy had the sandbag roll off, having to reload the sandbag on, which cost a lot of time. Tommy Chivers, in fact, was one where he loaded the bags and it looked really precarious. I don't know what was going through his mind while he was dragging it, but as I was watching it, I was convinced one of the bags, I think it was the heavier one, was going to roll off at any point, so the fact it didn't, awesome work. There was also a really great effort from Cowans in that event, who I don't know if he got 1st place overall, but certainly the time he finished in when he did his run, he was holding 1st place. He seemed to do the drag in a slightly different way to how I saw a lot of the others. He was sort of dragging at an angle, and that really seemed to work for him, so well done Connor. However, I know for a couple of the guys, it wasn't their best day at the office. I know Josh Lancaster was going in fairly injured anyway. I think he planned from the get-go to sit out the deadlift event altogether. I saw him post on social media that he had very definite targets for each event, didn't meet the target in the first event, and I think mentally sort of wrote off the whole competition. So my heart goes out to Josh. I hope he makes a full recovery quickly. And also my heart goes out to Dean McVie, who was tussling at the top for most of the competition, and I believe narrowly missed out on the top 3 by 0.5 of a point. Through following Dean on social media, I know that life hasn't exactly been easy for him at the minute, so I know he kind of wanted to get into the competition, draw a line under it, and improve on his position last year, which unfortunately was just out of reach this time. However, my understanding is that because he made the top 10 last year at OSG, he will be invited back, so hopefully when he returns to Daytona Beach, he will place even higher than he did last year. I know lots of people are rooting for Dean. He's a very popular figure in the lightweight scene, so, you know, go smash it, Dean. So yeah, that's it. That's the headlines from Britain's Strongest Man under 80 kilograms 2022. Thanks go out to Chaos Strength Promotions and Gym Based Athlete who organised the competition and the qualifiers. I'm looking forward to it being bigger and better in 2023, and I will be in the final. Maybe.